During the last few years, we've ventured into a lot of different fields, and we've had the opportunity to meet and work with a lot of wonderful people. I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse.
And it was. I mean, right, Uncle Walt? There's nothing else that maybe preceded Mickey Mouse, something that looked very identical to him with possibly long ears and blue shorts? In the 1920s, Walt Disney challenged his top animator, Ub Iwerks, to create a unique character to be sold to Universal as a cartoon series. Wanting to stray from the popularity of cats, they decided on a rabbit. And just like that, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit was born. Oswald became Disney's first greatest hit with the cartoon short Trolley Troubles in 1927. This quick success allowed Walt Disney to grow his animation staff to nearly 20 artists, allowing the studio to quickly produce the cartoon shorts. In Walt's own words, Oswald was a peppy, alert, saucy, and venturesome character. Disney wanted Oswald to stand out in the animation world, so he decided to give him expression and personality with his movement and mannerisms. Oswald could take off his limbs, use his ears as tools, or stretch himself like rubber to get himself out of a dire situation. Plenty of physical humor was used to make Oswald feel real instead of just a moving drawing on paper. And Walt was right. The success of Oswald's originality and the creativity of both Ub and Walt brought 26 animated shorts to life. Okay, this is where it all just goes downhill. Disney's distributor at the time,
The Devil,
aka Charles Mintz, was hiring away Walt's animation team, which is completely sleazy. And when it came time for a renewal of the contract with Universal, Mintz entertained the idea that Walt should take a sizable pay cut, even with the large turnarounds per Oswald cartoon. So with Walt backed into a corner and his animation staff all but gone, he decided to quit and walk away from his beloved character he created. But I mean, on his long train ride home, he got this idea for Mickey Mouse, and I'm pretty sure that worked out pretty well for him, but unfortunately, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit was scrapped. Somewhat. So, under Universal, production of Oswald tunes continued after a few redesigns of the character. The higher-ups selected Walter Lantz to produce, who consulted Disney and got his blessing, although Walt could hardly care or bother at this point with his Mickey Mouse shorts becoming extremely successful. Lantz ended up producing 124 Oswald the Lucky Rabbit cartoons, with his last cameo in 1951 for a Woody Woodpecker short. And that's pretty much it. Oswald did have a small life in comics, although those were mostly produced in Mexico and Italy. It was then in 2006, after Michael Eisner stepped down as the Walt Disney Company's CEO, Bob Iger stepped in and initiated a trade to NBC Universal to get back the rights to Oswald and bring him home. It was somewhat of a nice gesture and a promise he made to Walt Disney's daughter Diane, which, I mean, how cool is that?
We were able to negotiate a fair trade, and as part of the deal, Oswald the Rabbit came back to Disney.
And so the Mouse House offered up Al Michaels, a sportscaster from Disney's ABC and ESPN, to then be on NBC Sports. And that was it. There you have a man who was traded for a cartoon rabbit. I mean, that's pretty cool. This deal included the rights to the character and the original 26 shorts Walt Disney directed. And shortly after, Iger put into development a video game, which was going to be Oswald the Lucky Rabbit's big entrance back into the Disney family. And thus, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit was unscrapped. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. If you'd like to learn more about the video game that Oswald made his big debut in, check out Scrap Disney's Epic Mickey, coming soon on this channel, if you'd like. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, which was somewhat of a brief history lesson on Oswald. If you ever get a chance to actually watch his old shorts, I highly recommend it. They're fantastic. And gosh, I mean, let's not forget those Oswald ears. Do you guys remember those? It was E3 2012. I had to wait forever in a line to get a pair, and now they're all over Disney's California Adventure at this little shop called Oswald's Tires, which, I mean, that's really cool. And now you can actually go and see and meet Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. You can give him a hug or something. And I forgot to mention that before the movie Frozen, there was this amazing short called Get a Horse, which actually featured a brief cameo by Oswald if you look close enough over to the right. You see him over there? It's just exciting to see this once scrapped character now be beloved by everybody. Well, thanks for being awesome. Leave a comment if you've ever played Disney's Epic Mickey, and tell me, are you Team Mickey or are you Team Oswald? Or maybe love them both. And feel free to send me a video of you talking about your favorite Mickey Mouse or Oswald memory to be featured possibly in the future Scrapped episode. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'm Chris, and you've just been ChrisCross. Peace out.